Hey my baby dolls, welcome back to my channel. In today's video I am doing another makeup tutorial for you all. Yesterday, okay, I did not film this look and I thought it was cute as hell. I worked with the same palette I did before. I just did this makeup tutorial not too long ago with using this palette, so I was thinking let me go ahead and just do this look I did yesterday. I used this palette. So here's a second look using the Lime Crime Venus XL number 2. Yesterday I did like this pretty, like, it's like copper brown bronzy gold like look. It was very subtle, it was very natural looking, like it was very pretty. So I'm like, let me go ahead and do it. You guys love when I do my natural looks, and I felt like the look was still natural, but it gave me like a nice pop. So as you all know, I've been using the same brow pencil for the longest, the NYX Micro brow pencil in the color Expresso. So I'm going to go ahead and use this. And for concealers, Infallible, L'Oreal Infallible Full Wear Concealers, I'm going to use Carmel 400 and Toffee Caramel in 505. And I'm going to mix these together. To prime my face using the NYX Angel Veil. This is my favorite primer, and I just put this normally just right in my T-zone area. To be honest, I don't use too much of this all over my face, just where I mostly just get oily. It's always right here in this area. Down to the favorite part ever, using this palette once again. So the first color that I'm going to use will be my transition shade, which will be Forbidden. Using this color here, it's like a matte brown, and I love this color because I can use this color for any type of look that I'm doing as a transition shade. Go ahead and take the color Classical. Classical is like a red undertone, like almost like it has like a burgundy, like it's a dark burgundy type-ish brown. So I'm going to use Classical, and what this is going to do is just deepen the crease. And I'm going to go back in with the right color and blend it out. This is very easy. It's super simple, y'all. All I did was I'm taking Phoenix first, and Phoenix is like a very pretty bronze brown. It's very pretty. It's a shimmer shade. It's this color in the palette. It's like very pretty, so I'm going to take that first. I'm just going to take that all over the lid, and I'm not going to take it too far towards the end. I'm just going to stay that brown towards the end of my crease. You guys will see what I mean. And I did wet my brush a little bit, so I'm just gonna wet my brush because usually with these type of colors, when you wet it, the color kind of be a little bit more pigment. This is optional, you don't have to do it. It just gives it a little bit more of a pop to the shadow. So now the next shade I'm going to take the shade L'Oreal, or L'Oreal. I think it's L'Oreal, that's how you pronounce it. So this is what it looks like. It looks gold, and it has like some silver, some gold. Yeah, that's basically what it looks like. So I'm just gonna take this shade here. I'm gonna take that right here. I'm gonna take that here in front, and I'm gonna keep that gold shade still visible. I'm just gonna make this eye pop with this shade. So almost like an ombre, you can say. So as you can see, this is basically it. It's super easy without trying to like do a cut crease and like do like the most with your eyes. This is kind of easy to do. I feel like this is super easy eyeshadow step. Okay, so you all, I have some very natural lashes. Now I know when I say natural, sometimes it's not really natural. So I went ahead and bought these really cute lashes from Ulta. I used to wear these lashes, like they were so cute, and I'm surprised they still had them. They're by Kiss. Luckily I still have the pack. So this is what the pack looks like. This is the Kiss Lash Couture Triple Push-Up Collection 3D volume lash. So this lash is very pretty. It does give like a 3D effect, even though the lashes aren't that long. I know you guys are used to seeing me like with very long lashes. So this is what the pack will look like here, and the style I have is Teddy. Before I was wearing like the Meek lashes, like the dramatic Meek lashes, I was buying my stuff from the beauty supply store in Walgreens or whatever lashes that looked cute, and I'm taking it back and I'm wearing these today for this look, and they're very pretty. I'm gonna take my Maybelline Fit Me. This is their Matte Plus Poorless, and I have this in Spicy Brown 338. Now for concealing under my eye, I'm going to use the color Carmel in this concealer. And for more coverage around my mouth, because this is where like you eat, and like, you know, like this part, you know, can get a little bit tricky. It can crease up on you because you you know, you retouch up your lips during the day and stuff like that. So what I'm going to do is take my L.A Pro concealer in the color Fawn. Fawn is like my foundation color, but one shade just a little bit lighter. So this helps a lot just for more coverage around this area. I know some people have like high pigmentation where like right here they're dark right here in this spot, like right in the corner of your lip. Sometimes you can be a little bit more darker right there for some reason, or under your lip. So this just helps too as well with that. And if you do have that, you can color correct too. And I would say for me, I'll probably need a orange color corrector, but I don't do color correcting. So now I'm going to use the L.A Pro Conceal in the color Creamy Beige, and this is going to give me a brighter under eye. You can just skip this step and go ahead and set your concealer into place. But if you're a girl like me that likes a little bright under eye, just go ahead and use a light concealer. Now that that is down, I'm going to go ahead and use my Rimmel London Stay Matte powder. This is the loose version, and I have it in transparent. And I'm going to bake just a little bit, but you probably wouldn't consider this baking because I'm not going to stay it on for too long. But I am going to go ahead and dip my beauty blender in here and just pat it in. Okay, so as you guys can see, I didn't really focus it, the powder all the way across. I'm just really focusing it under my eye where I usually crease, and this powder really helps. So right away, I'm going to go ahead and dust this off. And for my nose, I'm going to go ahead and blend this concealer in, just in tatted motions, just blending this in. I'm going to take this down the bridge of my nose, and I'm just going to set this while I finish the rest of my face. So now what I'm going to do, I'm going to take the Rimmel London pressed powder version, and I'm going to set the rest of my face using this powder where I didn't set. Basically where the concealer was at. Now to set the remaining of my face, I'm going to use the Maybelline Fit Me, and I have this in Matte Plus Poorless. This is the coconut. This is in color Coconut 355. The powder look that you see, this is going to go away. Just give me 1 second, okay, girl? Now that that is matte, I'm going to go ahead and take my palette again, same palette, and I'm going to take the color right under the eye. And then I'm going to take the classical color towards the end, just to darken it a bit. Now for contour, Black Radiance contour palette in the shade light to medium. They have medium to dark too, but we're going to work with light to medium first. And I'm taking the color contour in this palette. a little bit of a deeper contour, taking the medium to dark. Now this is a deep contour in this palette for my skin tone, so I'm just going to take a little bit of this, and I'm not going to work my way to the front. I'm just going to take it here just to deepen this a little bit. Cool, that's it. And then dust off that powder. To take this powder look away, just to tone everything down, I'm going to go ahead and take my Morphe setting mist. This is going to take away the powder, and the matte finish NYX spray is going to lock in everything in place. So I'm going to take the Morphe first, then the NYX. If you guys see this, that's just the reflection from the windows over here. The sun is out, so it's just a reflection. For highlight, I'm going to use the L'Oreal color that I took right here, and I'm going to take it right in my tear duct. Now for a highlight, I'm going to take my Master Chrome Maybelline highlighter. This stuff is some good stuff, y'all. Like, if you ain't got this, you need to get this in your collection, because this is the bomb. Now time for lips, which is the part that like put everything poppin'. And I'm just really taking it in the center. And for a high shine on the lips, just to top it off, this is really good. This is the Lime Crime Wet Cherry Gloss, and I have it in Extra Poppin', which it makes my lips extra poppin'. It's just regular clear. Boom. This makeup look basically wraps it up for this video. I love this palette because you can do so many looks, different things with it. If you all would like to see more looks with this palette, let me know down below, because it's so many different looks that you can do, because the colors are just really pretty. And if this is your first time watching, subscribe to my channel so you can become one of my baby dolls. I love you, baby dolls, so much, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Mwah.